Here you are, overlooking 73 acres in Milan. Innocenti, the home of the Lambretta scooter and moped. The vast extent of these works testifies to the worldwide demand for Lambretta products. Founded in 1933, Innocentis were among the first to pioneer the scooter after the war. Their experience and vast resources give them an enormous advantage over later comers in this field. Within these walls there is everything from foundries to test houses, from assembly lines to tool-making machines, swimming pools, tennis courts, football pitches. Every modern facility for the welfare of the 4,000 employees is within the factory area. Here is one of the assembly lines of the Lambretta scooter. The average rate of delivery from these lines, including those of the Lambretta 48cc, is more than 1,000 units a day. Piece by piece, the machine is assembled. First the frame, then the engine. The front fork assembly is followed by the handlebars. Further down the line, which is continually moving, the leg shield is put in place. The wheels roll down to the assembly belt where they are fitted to the quickly emerging scooter. Then the saddle. Already the machine is beginning to look like the finished product we are so familiar with on the roads today. But there is more to it than just assembly. In the vast test house, every machine is rigorously tested before leaving the factory. On these rollers, the brakes, smooth engine running, and all controls are tested. It is due to tests like these that the Lambretta machines enjoy their high reputation for reliability throughout the world. After testing, grooming. The final check on the high finish. Another hallmark of a Lambretta product. Overhead conveyors, timed to synchronize with the operations of the conveyor belts, make use of every inch of space in the vast Innocenti factory. Conveyor belts not only carry components to assembly line, but complete machines to storage depot. Here they are being conveyed into their allotted parking space in the vast shipping and dispatch section. Here is a special display being carried out by test mechanics on Lambrettas within the factory grounds. The three-wheeler trucks are demonstrated too. They can travel at over 43 miles an hour with a 150-pound load. A manned ride, specially for the cine camera. In Italy, newspapers are generally delivered by scooter, but throughout the world, the Lambretta scooter for general delivery purposes is in high demand because of its efficiency and low running costs. The congestion of public transport at rush hour is as chronic in Italy as in most other places. At the end of a day's work, the lucky ones are those who own their own means of transport. At the beginning of a day's work, too. Here's the story of a commercial traveler who is always only just on time. It's all right as long as he hasn't forgotten anything, such as a jacket or a briefcase. And the bus is waiting, but it isn't. Can he catch it? No, he can't. He decides to call on the customer around the corner. Sorry, old man, you're too late. Tomorrow, perhaps. Oh, dear. Who to visit next? He consults his diary. Decides to make a dash for the next bus. Made it. When you're on a bus, you can't help wishing you're on a scooter. More comfortable? You can't help noticing how nippy a little Lambretta is in a crowd, and so many people seem to have one. Of course, it's the most popular scooter on the market today. Must be a reason for it. Well, you can see it's a sturdy little machine, elegant too. Just look at the numbers of people who run a Lambretta. The logical conclusion, a visit to the local Lambretta agent. A brief chat and a few facts. Over 100 miles to the gallon, finest after-sales service, reliable, and our salesman emerges, equipped for the fray. Next morning, a quick spin down to his customer to pick up that order. Good show, on time. Yes, a Lambretta not only keeps you on time in business, but it's fun for the family at weekends too. From land to air travel. It's grand having a pilot's eye view, but you've got to come down to earth sometime. And it's here the air hostess becomes the pilot herself. She can take a passenger too. Plenty of room on that pillion. One of the ways of sightseeing is by coach, but it can be pretty tiring on the neck by the look of it. This girl doesn't seem to be particularly interested. Maybe she's got views of her own. So has he, by the look of it. Is she thinking there are better ways of being shown around? Well, we don't know that happened. Must have been at the green light. But they're going places now, wherever they want to, however they want to. There's a wonderful sense of freedom in owning a scooter. You can go along the main road, up the side streets, in fact, anywhere, just as you please. This place is called, appropriately, the Bridge of Angels. Seems he's got one of his own. No, we don't mean the Lambretta this time. All the same, a Lambretta seems to make itself at home almost anywhere. This flower garden is one mass of bloom and color, and the gay, clean colors of the Lambretta seem to fit perfectly and add to the gaiety of the scene. A dress show in the open air. Color again, of course. But line, too. Elegance of line is always the mark of the top model. And not only in dress, either. It applies to a Lambretta as well. A Lambretta can take you anywhere. In this case, it's a picnic in the woods. And a run down to the sea. But over the sea, too. A Lambretta is also easy to park and cheaper on ferry and transport fares. Up on the other side and the open road again. For a while, they follow the road along the edge of a lake. But a Lambretta can take the hill, too. And shortly, they will be enjoying magnificent mountain views. Another holiday couple. If you're going abroad this year, why not take your Lambretta with you? It's a wonderful way of getting to know the countryside really well. Why, you may even decide to go to Switzerland after seeing these scenes. The helping hand. There's a wonderful sense of comradeship among Lambretta drivers on the road. The frontier, and on the other side, a completely new way of life. If you're traveling abroad with a Lambretta, well, you've another great advantage. Whatever country you go to, you'll find the same excellent service as you do at home, because Lambretta is the most popular scooter, not only in Great Britain, but throughout the world. The end of a lovely day. Yes, in Europe, as at home, you can rely on your Lambretta to take you wherever you want to go. For sturdiness, elegance, comfort, and general all-round mechanical efficiency, a Lambretta is the finest scooter on the road today. That's why you see so many of them.